And we're back.
And apparently, I can't press the button for shit
Yeah, thank
or
you.
do it properly.
Resizing the video, so unprofessional.
This is still a
That size is
pilot
something else,
episode.
but
This is still a pilot episode. I understand. Welcome to the Aspiring Directors Collaboration Part 2 of the podcast. Now we're actually gonna go on.
I didn't hear
Very
that. You just
professional.
yawned. Shut up.
Yawns.
What
Now
was it?
we're,
What? What did he
now
say?
we're actually gonna go on the real topics. So right now we've only been talking about real topics.
Shut up.
Couldn't help
Sam,
it.
I'm gonna kick you right now.
That
Okay.
sounds short. I'm sorry because this was supposed to be a 30-minute part, but as you can see on the last video, it's 50 minutes. So sorry about that.
So
But
derpy derp, let's continue.
podcast is all about fun, so don't blame me. If it's 50 videos, well then you can just skip.
Yeah,
and
we
miss.
just get carried
It was
off
50
because
minutes,
it's fun.
even though I skipped like my game thing really quickly. And when I said I was doing my Let's Plays, I described one video. So it's not my fault. No one can pin this on me.
Oh, that's because you had to eat Pringles now, did you?
That was in the break. Actually, I've got some. No, I haven't.
All right.
I'm
next-
tempted, but they're so bloody crunchy. Sorry, continue.
They're bloody and crunchy. What? What are you eating there?
They're Pringles oozing with flavor.
and blood, of course.
That's
Okay,
disgusting.
Eating
okay.
people.
See, I can quite comfortably eat Pringles because I can do this, and I just
Mute your mic.
I can just mute my mic with the push of a single. you know?
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, I can too. And that's it.
It's
I
gonna
got
cut out.
Wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I eat, I won't be mid sentence and stop. I'll just kind of go.
All right. So the first topic at hand is game talk, which is gonna be talking about a specific game for how long you can muster.
Talking about games on a gaming What?
What?
Games
What
on a
are you
gaming
talking
podcast?
about?
What the hell is
What?
this?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Are you
This
saying
isn't what I signed up for.
This is blasphemy, you know? I like
It's
doing blasphemy
outrageous.
unattended. Well, first of all, it's going to be a little bit difficult because it's a kind of new game. We've only seen videos of it, and maybe we've had the chance of playing it. I don't know.
Nope.
It's a game from Telltale
Telltale.
Telltale Games,
Tail games.
and it's called The Walking Dead. Yes, this is the same Walking Dead as the comic, and it's
Graphic novel.
and it's a graphic novel basically, and it's a zombie game.
And it's also a TV series,
And
which
there's
most people know it from.
pictures of it. But it's actually a point and click game also, if you notice, because most of the interactions in that game are done by clicking and stuff.
It's based before Rick woke up, isn't it?
It's based. I'm not sure. It's based. It starts at the point where Lee is getting dragged away from Atlanta.
Yeah, because because at the beginning they see one for the first time, don't they? So that must have
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
after.
And
Yeah,
the police
okay.
start to flood into Atlanta to handle
Okay.
that. But then it spreads out. So basically, the start of the game is you start out as a cuffed person, and you are in a police
You're
car.
also blindfolded and in a bedroom, and then
No,
you're
they're not.
waiting for your mistress.
And there are whips
That's
and
just- that's
chains
just a bit
and
kinky
tight
there,
leather, and someone keeps calling, it's whipping me and saying, "Who's your daddy?"
Oh.
And there are supposed to be zombies in this game too. What?
Ooh,
Nice
kinky.
discussion.
And then the zombies come in.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's necrophilia, but
Who
zombie.
cares? They're undead. It doesn't count.
I think it does.
They move. They do some of the work.
zombies.
Just less for you. Sorry,
What?
continue. This is going
Yeah.
in a strange direction.
In this game, the zombies are actually just like really the typical Walking Dead. I mean, I didn't actually notice they have supernatural powers. Like they're not strong or anything. They just bite with their teeth.
I
But
think
that-
like being able to walk after you've died is a pretty good supernatural power, to be honest.
But how would you do that? I mean,
Yeah, but no, but that's just a typical zombie. So
like in the
Oh,
game,
just
you
a
just,
zombie, the usual.
just usual. In the game,
fighting them
the
off
zo-
right now. Actually,
I am
like
a
a horde
zombie.
of them out my window.
No, zombie as in they bite, and that's all they're good at. I mean,
They
they
bite. So the
They
piranhas,
can hit you.
are
They
they
can hit you
zombies?
with their like claws.
Piranha
and they
zombies?
bite
So
your
at
face
least in this game, it's not like if you get hit by a zombie, you don't get infected instantly. Like you actually need to get bitten because in Left 4 Dead or some kind of other games, I'm not sure which one, you just need to get touched by a zombie and you're already a zombie. How
Yeah.
does-
Left 4
Loads of
Dead isn't
people-
so much like
Sorry.
that. But
No, that's not Left 4
Left 4 Dead, you actually just have health and you just play.
Yo.
Yeah.
I know, but
In some CS modes, like Counter-Strike
Survival.
1.6, the zombie mode,
Yeah.
zombie mode.
like you get touched by a zombie, you easily get turned to
Yeah.
a zombie. But the thing is that you just cannot be
I
getting
was-
close enough to them.
I was thinking about it in a science fiction kind of term. Like if you have some kind of virus that makes you a living dead.
Yeah, you just touch them and transmit the virus or something. I would
Like
think it was
hobos.
airborne.
Like the zombies sneeze at you and you become a zombie.
Oh, hello, handshake. Oh, sorry.
That would work kind of like that. That reminds me of Powerpuff
Now I
Girls.
have a brother. Sorry. No, but let's actually talk about the game.
Let's go-
Let's
yeah.
do
Right.
that.
So when
Well,
when they
Haven't
announced it,
Arcee.
loads and loads of people, because everyone heard that there was going to be a Walking Dead game, but no one knew who was making it for a while.
Was it on Kickstarter?
I can't remember. It possibly, but I don't think
I-
so.
I don't quite believe so. Yeah, but when they announced it, continue.
Yeah, but when they like people were expecting it to be like something like Left 4 Dead or something, which I.
Well, that's only because of the stereotypical thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, space shooter.
But if
Yeah.
you've read the graphic novel or watched the TV program, you'll know that it's more about how people cope with the zombies
Apocalypse.
and how their morals change and how they change as people and the sacrifices they have to make. It's more about that than just big scary zombies. Although it's got that too, so it's good because I'm glad it wasn't something like Left 4 Dead
Left
because
4 Dead was just crap in the end.
any attempt that any zombie game or generic zombie
Just
film,
ends up in that exact same
yeah, it has that thing
situation.
like
Just
where
run
it's
around,
just
shoot, don't die. Ah.
exactly, and that they don't deal with anything. Like
Only got
Their-
their
their thing of sad-
Let's kill them, and that's it.
yeah, their thing of the dealing with all the problems is, I
Kill it
think,
all.
in every single zombie film. Oh no, my
Let's
friend
blow
died.
its face off.
And that's all that happens. They're just kind of like, oh no, and they'll like scream for about 30 seconds, and then it'll be like nothing ever happened.
And then suddenly everyone can wield weapons.
And then the military came, yay!
The funny thing is, in that game, when you're playing as the protagonist, there is only one segment in the entire game when you use a gun,
Huh.
and that's
In
when you
Walking
have
Dead,
to.
I guess
Yeah.
that's a good zombie
Yeah.
game
the
then.
beginning, right?
Yeah, the beginning. But then you only have you use makeshift weapons or quick time events to fight a zombie. Like you can fight a zombie with your bare hands, which I
Oh,
find
like-
kind of.
Your
Yeah, you
character
just kind of
falls
hit a
over
button
so
quickly.
much.
Or you can just punch it back or use a hammer to kill it.
Have you seen how clumsy he is? The guy you
Who,
play
me?
as.
Yeah, he
Oh,
slips
no.
on
Yeah, that was quite funny.
he slips on a pool of blood like 3 times.
Yeah, even later on, at the later bits when he meets up with like a bunch of other people,
Yeah, the really angry dude.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
still falls over.
He walks over to the door because there's like a zombie attacking the little
Wait,
girl.
it-
He falls
just
over
ran-
over nothing.
Yeah,
And then
it's-
some bitch saves his butt.
Yeah,
That's
shoot
it.
the
In
zombie
the
to
beginning,
face.
I could understand that because he had like a bum leg.
Yeah. Because his leg had a massive gouge in it, but
Yeah,
then
now he's walking perfectly fine.
Then
and
he
he's
was
still
fine,
falling over.
he's
basically.
walking, he's chilling like a G, and then he just falls over.
Guess that's why they call it The Walking Dead. But
Yeah, he can't.
But the protagonist is not dead, and he's still.
he will
walking.
be.
He will be if he carries on like that.
Maybe it's you need to be walking or you will be dead. Maybe they just cut some words out.
The Walking Dead sounds better.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Catchy,
short
yeah.
and snappy, but it's really called "You need to be walking or you'll be dead." That's
Yeah.
the full thing.
That was their train of thought.
True
completely.
story. Also, something about because what I was worried about when I heard this game was being made by Telltale is their last game was
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. It was terrible. It looked horrible. They
It was
didn't
quick.
go.
It was-
They didn't go for a graphic style like they did with this one. It just looked lazy. I think it ran a lot lower than 30 frames a second, no matter how good your system was. The dinosaurs look stupid, and you
Wait,
didn't
like,
care.
it wasn't like a Tyrannosaurus Rex with like a derpy face or something.
Yeah, and it was horrible, and no one liked it. So I thought, oh my god, they're going to ruin The Walking Dead, and that's why I haven't played it, because I'm a big fan of the series. So now that I've seen a couple of Let's Plays of it, the first few episodes, I'm actually thinking of picking it up. It might be fun.
It does look pretty damn good. But
One thing I do,
I can't comment. I've never seen it.
one thing I do want to know, it looks kind of like Borderlands.
Yeah, it looks like a dirty version. Like, it looks more sketchy, if that makes sense, because Borderlands kind of looks like it was drawn in Google SketchUp, if you know what I mean. And then it's got, like, the kind of faded kind of textures.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad style, because if you do it well, it looks really good. So.
It's better than Jurassic Park, which had no style at all. It's got a style, but the textures are really weird. They're kind of like really abstract and meshy. Like when he went into the kitchen at the beginning, he opened the drawer and there were these two boxes in it, and they were just like blobs. It was like, what the fuck are those?
I thought they were shotgun shell cartridges. Because they kind of look like it.
They were way too big. What kind of shotgun?
Shotgun
the boxes,
cannons or something.
Yeah, it was more like a missile than a shotgun pellet. But yeah, I like the graphic style. It kind of makes it feel more like the comic, the graphic novel. I thought they were going to base it more off the TV show because that's what kind of got it really popular.
But wait, the TV show was a real-time thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I thought they were going to do the same thing they did with Jurassic Park and make really bad-looking kind of. They tried to make it look kind of realistic, like they did with the characters in the Jurassic Park movies. And I thought they were going to do that, but I'm happy they did it this way. I like the direction they were going in because they don't. Yeah, I like it.
One thing I do want to know about this game, if you want to buy it, it's actually kind of semi-tricky because this game consists out of 5 episodes, out of which only the first one was released. And if you want to buy this on Steam, you actually buy a season pass. And that means you get all 5...
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at it a second ago.
You get all 5 episodes. So it consists out of 5 episodes, but only the first one is released. But when they release the second one and you have the season pass thingy...
You automatically get it.
You automatically get the second one. Which I find very, very cool. If they can do that with more games like that... Well, it's kind of like a risk and reward thingy.
Well,
because,
not a lot of
because the
games
first
can
one could
do
be
it
really
because
good,
the
but then the
sequels-
second and later ones could be crap.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to buy a season pass ever again because I got one for Saints Row the Third because I was playing the game, I loved it. It was so great, it's so awesome, explosions everywhere, so good. I was like, man, I finished this game. It was amazing.
It was so not like GTA.
I was like, season pass me up, baby. So I got my season pass, and they've released one bit of DLC so far, and it's shit.
It only adds like an arena or something?
It's the Genki's Super Bowl, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's literally something because in the actual game, the Genki's bit, they develop the characters and everything so much, but like you didn't really do anything there. So it was obviously supposed to be in the game. Obviously, it was something that
they just
left out for some reason and thought, we can flog this as an extra bit of DLC.
It's like the stupid Call of Duty Elite thing they've got as well. Season passes are bullshit.
Extra maps.
Bullshit.
That is just kind of different because Telltale Games has different kind of company policy. It's a smaller company. It's most known for
more to please, really.
Don't
They're going to aim more to please.
Yeah, maybe because they're most known for Sam & Max, which I think is an awesome game.
Yeah.
You get
never played it.
Really?
Me neither.
You can get like the Phoenix Wright games on
I don't.
on. No, is it the Phoenix Wright games? I can't remember. It's some kind of game similar to it. I think it could be Ghost Trick. I'm not sure, but they have it.
Where? What?
On iOS devices.
Who? Telltale?
Ghost Trick.
No, it's not by Telltale. But they do those in episodes. Kind of let's just say 7 episodes, and they'll have.
And they have a pass for it as well.
No, it's not a pass. They're just kind of each part's really cheap. So, but like all together, they would add up to the price of the game, if that makes sense. So, like,
that's actually a good way to do it as well.
Exactly. So, like, because what I usually do with games like that is I will play the first chapter, maybe the second, and I'll never play it ever again. So I would happily pay, £2 rather than £7 for the whole game, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know which business practice is better, but one thing's for sure that since the first one was so good, the others are going to be promising as well because they have something to go on in this game because there's a comic and there's a TV series. And
How long is it? The chapter.
It's 5 chapters. So
No. How long is the first chapter? The gameplay?
The first chapter is I don't know if I can check how long it is. I mean, I haven't watched the whole thing, but I think it's gonna be like 10 hours.
10
possibly.
hours per part? What?
That's
So
a nice
each
chapter.
chapter's
Yeah.
10
Or
hours?
10 or 5 hours, I think.
Well, even so, that's a pretty extensive chapter. So
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. If it really,
if they can put that into each
one or two.
episode,
There's a
yeah,
lot of
definitely.
context in it, and for most of the part, it's kind of dynamic. I mean, the thing that makes this game always move just like it should is the fact that the dialogue options, they're timed. So if you don't say anything, that's okay. But you have options to say anything, of course. There are certain parts in the game where you just have to say something, and the game can be stalled for however long you like. But for the most part, the dialogue options are timed, which more games need to implement because if you just they was just like you're at a dialogue option and you let it sit there, it's just gonna be like, okay, I'll be right back. But the action just dulls down so much. Like
I think every dialogue option in the game, from what I saw, most of them were 4 options you could choose. At least one of them, almost always, was "fuck you" or "you're a bitch" or something really offensive. Like every time, it's like
I think there generally is one that's like kind of in the middle, one that's really insulting, one that's really nice, and then there's kind of the other choice.
Yeah, it's like
I wonder if you what do you do if you just stay silent? I mean, do people get off with their prejudices because there are a lot of options where you can just shut up.
maybe you become Gordon Freeman.
Maybe.
That would be good.
That would be very.
Half-Life from the game. You're Gordon Freeman. Yay, we're saved.
You get a crowbar, and all the zombies turn into those crappy zombies in the
Yeah,
Half-Life
you
games with the head
HIV
crabs
suit.
on.
With the head humpers on their face. Yeah.
Yeah, and the game suddenly becomes the easiest thing ever.
And that's how The Walking Dead becomes Half-Life 3 or Half-Life.
Yeah, Half-Life. Yeah, chapter.
There we go. We
The
have
Walking
just
Dead
created.
is Secret Half-Life 3.
Chapter 7 is
Gabe
Half-Life
Newell,
3.
take-
Spoilers.
Yeah, and then once Chapter 2 is gonna come out and they notice that Valve is co-developing somehow, then they're gonna be suspicious because that indicates. Like that's just even for a stupid thought, that just seems pretty likely because Valve can do stupid stuff like that.
And Gabe Newell can
No, that doesn't seem likely. It was a joke.
Yes,
It
it
was a
does,
joke.
because hacks.
consider it.
Because
Valve likes to joke a lot. I mean,
Valve
Yeah,
trolls a lot.
there's
yeah.
a difference between joking and the game everyone's been waiting. How many? Like
5 years.
5 years? 5
that
years
game.
for Half-Life 3? I don't think they're going to make it The Walking Dead Chapter 7.
they
You never
have
know, they
time.
could be planning it a long
And
time.
you only get to play Half-Life 3 if you play through the whole of The Walking Dead, the other 6 chapters, without saying anything. Like, I don't think they're going to do that. That would be a
That would
bit
be-
stupid.
Here's an interesting thing though. At first I thought Telltale Games was full of Valve guys, but then I read up a little bit. It's based in California, and the studio includes designers formerly employed by LucasArts.
Really?
So that's
Oh.
why it's so stylish because LucasArts have been worked on it.
Yeah, but Jurassic Park was shit.
Wait, Jurassic Arts is a new time
Can't get
cinema
over-
video.
Sorry?
No. It's a new time cinema video. I mean movie.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not related to LucasArts because LucasArts is I don't know which movie company. I'm not too good at movies. Anyway, this is a gaming sorry. This is a
This
game
is the gaming sorry of this week, yeah. no. Yeah, we're a gaming podcast. Let's leave the films away.
Let's leave the
Podcast over. Ruined
Nope,
it.
not over yet.
Bye.
We're just... Shut it. Shut it. Your host says no because we're still carrying on. Let's just get on to the next chapter.
Chapter.
Why did I say chapter?
Chapter
Because we're
2.
talking about The Walking Dead.
Don't you have to buy the season pass if you want to get to this next chapter.
Let me give you my PayPal contact and you can pay right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, €5 each of you. You too, sub.
Oh.
Hooray.
Okay, so
Rip off, please. So anyway, the next topic is gonna be theorem. So each time we're gonna have game talk, we're gonna have theorem, and we're gonna have another thing, which is
I'm going
gonna
to put on
be...
my science hat.
I've already got mine on.
Theorem is actually not gonna be a sciencey thing. It's gonna be more like open.
I was joking.
No, you were.
I didn't
What-
really think you were going to be talking about science the whole time.
Theorem. Maybe you could go off theoretical physics, and that's why you thought that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because I'm a theoretical physicist by night.
Gordon Freeman is a Gordon Freeman.
Anyway, what's the topic?
So the topic right now, it's theorem is always an open discussion topic, and today's topic is
Today's
YouTube
today's topic of our podcast.
Let him say the
is-
fucking
Today's
thing.
topic is
topic?
Shut up.
topping. Today's topic topic is
What's the topic?
Tropical.
topic.
Sorry.
So, is YouTube video making a good job, and does it pay well? Does it really make you happy? And what are the consequences of making
Okay,
YouTube?
sorry. Before we start, I assume we're not actually allowed to talk figures because I kind of know, but you're not supposed to.
There are, yeah. Well, there's certain company restrictions.
But none of us are under an NDA, are we?
We're not under an NDA. No, we're not employed, so we'll be able to talk
We're
about
not
it.
even partner on the EP.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, when we do, this might get taken down because of that, or we can just cut that out. But right
Fuck it,
now,
right?
No,
It's-
wait. Why would it? Because we're not talking about them specifically. We're just talking about
we're
what
talking
we
about-
think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Google don't like people know. Anyway, all right. It is every 1,000 views is $3, if I'm correct.
With curse.
Yeah.
With
I
curse.
think that's
Look,
yeah.
Brandon
Machinima,
openly said,
it's
The video got-
Good timing. Brandon Curtis is online.
Whatever.
I think with YouTube, like, I hate it when people go into it like doing let's plays, just playing games. They go into it
Just for the money.
just for the money because like
Yeah.
it's understandable. Like, say if I don't know you want to make an animated series, something that takes effort, and you
Yeah.
could actually release somewhere else to make money from it. Like, say I don't know, whatever. But if you just
Facebook.
no, but like say I don't know, you made DVDs or something. I don't know, and you sold them at a car
And
boot
how
sale.
are you gonna sell them in a brick
Shut
and
up.
mortar?
Shut
Or
up!
what?
Shut up! Let me talk. Let me talk, man. Okay. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
You're talking about it. How?
Only for the money.
Yeah. So people only do it for the money, but it's like, why? Like, because
Yeah.
people seem to think that playing a game and commentating at the same time are like the same thing. So, if I enjoy playing games, I'm going to enjoy doing this too. Some people just don't have the right mentality to do it. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
see
gotta-
a lot of YouTubers out
Yeah.
there that are just blabbing, oh, this game is awesome. Oh, let's look at this creep. Yeah, it's just like that.
Everyone
Yeah, it's just literally
and they
saying
just
what is
hope
there.
to get more views
Oh,
and
no.
more and
Yeah.
get partner or something because they are doing let's play videos. And
I mean-
but the thing is, you have to be interested in this. Like,
Yeah,
you have
because
to have interest. You have to
everyone-
be happy with it.
everyone always hates on channels that do Minecraft. I think people look at it the wrong way. I don't like channels that do like Minecraft or things that are kind of popular in general to try and get easy money from it.
It's
So, like-
bandwagoning. It's bandwagoning.
If you're doing it
That's
as your own unique idea within Minecraft, then
Exactly. If you're doing something that you feel, because what people don't seem to understand is it's not only the game they want to watch, but it becomes about you. Because that's the difference.
They wanna
between,
see
You
you.
want to
They wanna
feel
see
the
you.
experience. with
your
it.
They wanna see your
personality,
style.
your response to what's happening.
And your screams and shoutings that are completely fake.
You're
yeah,
raging and you're
Happy
rage
Wheels.
quitting.
No, but like it just bugs me how people just go into it with such a business mentality. And I don't think it's so bad when, like, say Rooster Teeth kind of become a company and the creatures have kind of become like a company
Well,
or a
that's
business
well,
or something.
Wait. The creatures actually want to become a monopoly, if you didn't know, because the creatures are just so anti-competitive that they
Yeah.
just want to struggle out because they think themselves the pioneers of Let's Playing, which they're clearly not.
That's what if you're familiar with the Call of Duty commentating community,
Yeah.
the big kind of names of that, it's the exact same thing. But they think they are the only people that do gameplay videos on YouTube for some reason, like all the
because
machinima guys.
They came
and it's
first, and they have the rights to do it. Like,
there are Let's Players that like have more views on one video than you have in your entire
channel.
Yeah.
on your entire channel. But basically, I don't mind, people in general becoming think more like a business later, if they still manage to keep the creative flow of things, if that makes sense.
And
So
keep
like
the
if
interest and want to do this, yeah.
Yeah. so it doesn't become this cold corporate thing
Sure.
of let's make videos and let's exploit them in any way we can. Machinima, and
Yeah, I remember watching one guy. He was doing a bit well in the beginning. Like, he was happy. Oh, hey guys, I'm new to YouTube. I'm gonna do Let's Plays, and he was pretty good, I'd say.
lively.
Yeah, lively, creative, and good. Yeah, that was a Minecraft Let's Play. But he was still happy about it, and he was doing it. But over time, like at the 7th episode, he was. He sounded so depressed and like he hates this job and like, hello guys, this is episode 7 of my Let's Play. Let's
And they just
do
wanted
this.
to stop. And did he stop?
And then they stop. They just give up. They don't like it anymore. They just stop. But if you can keep it up and provide content and not just provide content, but be happy about your work.
Yeah, the reason I do YouTube is because I actually do enjoy making the videos.
Yes.
I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy playing the games.
We enjoy talking to ourselves. That's the thing.
Yeah,
And
I enjoy trying to entertain people in that medium.
And that's the thing. That guy he wasn't interested in it anymore. Well, not that guy only, but I actually saw a couple of them. But
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Lose their interest, their creativity, their originality, and they just go monotone and quiet and not.
And they start repeating the same thing sometimes.
Yeah. No. What they just play silently through the game, like. Oh, look.
the thing is, if you start doing Let's Plays, like you just do it normally, and eventually you realize, this isn't for me. This isn't my kind of thing. That's fine.
Yes.
But it's the people that carry on, even though they don't want to do it, just to make money.
Yeah.
That bugs me.
Yes, they just think that, games is just so easy. It's like my free time. Let me just move on because will be free money for me or something. They just carry on and just. Yeah.
And it also bugs me, when they do series like Nova's Happy Wheels thing.
Yeah.
That should have ended so long ago, but it's this series.
Wait. Nova series started by popular demand, first of all.
Yeah, and the reason it's still going is because there are still new things happening within the game.
And because people just want to hear Nova rage, because for some reason his raging in that certain game is way more different than other games.
Yeah.
Because
But it's not really.
Nova rages in all these games, so I don't understand what the point of
Nova
it
Rage
is.
has different flavors. That's it.
Well said. Happy Wheels Rage tastes better.
Well, the way
I was gonna say it tastes moist, but
No.
Oh,
This word is banned.
please.
why does he use that word so much? It's a disgusting word.
No idea.
I hate that word.
Is.
I can't stand it.
Well,
I'll use the word in the right context.
Nice.
right content.
Yep, in the right content.
It's like I have this chocolate pudding. It's nice and moist.
Yum.
Not like this.
What?
Let's Play is moist. It's like what?
Makes absolutely no sense. And
Oh
just
god,
sounds
your comment
ridiculous.
moistens me.
Is it like the video file itself is wet or something?
Brandon's
Yeah.
gonna see this, and we're all gonna get banned.
It was raining on my computer when I filmed this one.
This Let's Play.
Therefore, it's
like
moist.
pudding.
I tipped water into my computer
Just so
Therefore,
this video
my
could be-
videos are
I
moist.
spat onto my PC desktop and it's moist right now.
Maybe if you use water cooling in your computer, water cooling makes
Yeah.
your videos moist.
Wait. If the water spills out, that's
If
why.
the water
That's how.
cooling fails on you.
Well, okay.
And-
The thing is, yeah, it's silly the moist
Oh.
thing, and some of his let's plays are fun, but most of overuse of the moist thing and everything is just it's getting old. Let's say.
Yep.
Yes, it is, but at least we have our chance to branch off of that. I want to relate to that because I've been working on YouTube video quality assurance. I don't know if you guys know what quality assurance is.
QA.
Assuring quality.
Kind of.
YouTube.
It isn't a bitter concept.
I'm a genius.
Well done.
Well done.
So anyway, I've been watching directors and helping directors for 3 years now. Officially, 3 years now. And I've learned that there's actually a cycle. This cycle starts out with either you being want to play games and have it documented, or you actually want to face this as a job. So it's actually no job interview per se in this YouTube business. You actually need to get started, and first you need to just produce something that you can produce for the
Wait.
big companies.
Wait a second. Surely, if you want to go, I thought if you want to go onto a network, like say Machinima,
You need
the
to have-
Game Station, or
Yeah.
Yoush or something, I thought they did have like interview things before they give you a
You
partnership.
do,
when
but
you
they're
start making the money.
No,
Or
but
do you
to
just
get-
mean
just
when
to-
you start at
Just
the
to get
very
into
beginning?
YouTube,
Wait,
just to
did
get
they-
into YouTube, you don't need an interview as such. You
Yeah,
can just
okay,
go,
okay.
oh, I'm
Oh,
going to sign
yeah.
up, bang,
Sorry,
video.
I thought you meant the money making part.
Quiet.
That's kind
Sorry,
of.
I'm
Sorry.
spicing up the conversation. God, fine. I just won't talk.
No,
Stop.
it's okay. Yeah.
I was just thinking about like if you get into YouTube, making a YouTube account is free. Dun.
Dun, dun,
I paid for mine.
dun.
I got
You've
ripped
adopted-
off.
Did you
How
get
much?
partnered?
Spoilers.
I paid £200 for my
Oh.
username, and I didn't get anything
You had eight
Username.
subscribers. That's what
apart
you paid
from
for.
a voice that makes me sound kind of like Lewis when
And
I
then you didn't even make videos.
when I talk. I'm making them. Don't be so cheeky. Oh, you didn't even make videos.
Okay, so are
Try
they
to-
doing those interviews still?
Well, it's actually. I don't know if this is a company secret, so I just want to be solid here. So you first have to produce something, as in you have to make a video, and then send it to them. As in, there's certain programs that you need to put. It's like in a job interview, you need a curriculum vitae, as in
Portfolio.
A CV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CV, something that explains your earlier experiences and
And
what
qualifications.
you can do. So basically, if you produce like an introduction video, or if you show one of them your Let's Play videos, that's kind of like it. And then you start talking about some details. So that's how you can go at it as a job. But if you don't go at it as a job and you just make videos by yourself, and
They will find you.
well,
And hunt you down.
here's the
And
thing.
kill you in
Scared.
the
I'm
night.
scared.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They won't find you. You know why?
Because they don't want to,
You
they
don't-
don't care.
Because there are millions of channels out there.
Because
Yes,
people
yes.
constantly send them because they
They
have
are-
people coming
Yep.
in.
Channels out there because everyone is doing this because
Mm.
Let's Playing started out quickly, but then everybody started to get on this bandwagon once Machinima got founded. Because Machinima pioneered this whole bandwagon thingy where everybody wanted to make money out of this.
It
Yeah.
was the Something Awful forums that started Let's Playing like it is now, isn't it?
So it is.
Yeah.
That's the home of Let's Playing, but Let's Playing as a business is ushered by
Yeah,
Machinima.
Machinima.
Machinima, which was the first big thing. Like, smaller companies started out as making money off of walkthroughs in specific and not Let's Plays.
Yeah.
But which were kind of like the prodigies of Let's Plays
But
later on.
commentating and let's playing is Machinima.
Yeah, because, well,
And crappy montages with stupid lens flares
Crappy
let's-
intro is Machinima, yeah.
let's not talk about Machinima in
and
general.
animations that aren't funny. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought there.
I just
But
don't
anyway.
like Machinima. I'm sorry.
But
This is my personal opinion. It does not reflect on anyone else. Fuck you,
Like-
Machinima.
Likewise with
It-
me, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of Machinima, but some of the stuff
nobody
they
is.
put out, nah. Some of it's
Yeah, not too much.
okay.
The game station can have all my children,
Yeah.
all of them. I love them.
I was actually surprised to see that there's not only Machinima now, because for a couple of years or
It was
months,
just Machinima.
it was just Machinima, but then some started cropping out without me even knowing it. Like, then wait, I'm a big fan and subscriber of Toll Biscuit. Well, not a fan per se, but when Toll Biscuit first
Fan
started,
and fanboy are different things, so you can be a fan still.
I'm a subscriber of Toll Biscuit. There, said it
Me
correctly.
too.
Fine.
I
You're
don't
not
do
professional about
There are
it.
different levels, yeah. Okay, move
Are you
on.
ashamed to say you're a fan of Total Biscuit?
I'm not a fan.
But you
Like
are.
yes,
You
fan.
enjoy his content.
I enjoy his content a lot. And
You
same,
are a fan of his content. You are a fan. You're not a
Brainwashing.
fanboy. You're just a
I
fan.
like his content.
Yeah,
That's
you
how I
like
s-
his context.
Because
Context?
He's good.
Content. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
yes, you are. Brad. Such a
Yes,
thing.
you are. Now shut up. I'll see you to continue.
Oh.
So anyway, for a long time I thought Toll Biscuit was independent, and yes, he was. He was making revenue off of his own videos, and he was YouTube partnered by himself. Then he got employed by Lane,
By
who, as we
Lane
Lane Pavogi,
Pavogi.
Lane
Pavogi.
Pavogi, who is the founder of the Game Station.
Oh.
And the Game Station is actually an offshoot from Machinima. It's not quite opposite to Machinima because the Game Station actually does something completely different. The kind of videos and the content they post,
They managed to
It-
keep creativity.
it's still creative and it still makes
Not
sense.
Machinima.
And they don't actually post content that the directors usually put on their channel. Like for instance, you don't see a lot of Toll Biscuit videos on the Game Station channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Toll
Like they
Biscuit,
don't. Sorry, they
Go ahead.
don't do what Machinima does and spam their entire feed with so many videos. Like each video will get 300 views because there are so many they barely get watched.
Okay, one thing, I'm
I'm-
sorry. When you, for example,
Me.
are a partner of Machinima and you
Am
have
I?
to...
When did this happen?
Oh, come on, we're talking theoretically, please.
I'm joking.
So
calm
when
down.
you... the thing is, well, like, when people post their videos on the Machinima channel, you cannot post it on your channel.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, because
Look at that.
Oh, Machinima, I hate you.
Another thing
No.
I don't like about
I
Machinima
just came
is
to a huge realization. Fuck.
if you go with Machinima, you're there for 7 years.
You have
Yeah,
your
seven-
soul stolen. Yeah.
7
On track.
years.
Yeah, I know. I actually watched a video about it. But
If-
I wasn't
if-
sure about if you can post videos on your own channel.
You can't post a duplicate, no, but you can post.
you can post a snippet or a link or something.
Yeah, saying,
That's
"Go
the whole
watch
point
this
of it.
video." No, but basically, Machinima's way of doing it is getting everyone to post content that would.
Ugh, who
they
has
would
the
have.
phone near
Who
the
is
thing?
that? Yeah, that's not me.
Sup, that's you.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Oh.
not anymore. It's Eden and Le. Okay, move on.
No, but basically, YouTube's way, no, Machinima's way of kind of doing it is everyone posting content they otherwise would have put on their channels, like just ordinary Let's
just to
Plays
get a
and
bit
things.
more exposure.
It was just siphoned
And
off Machinima.
Machinima take all the tiny amounts of views they get because it's just a sea of. Some of it's really good, but you can't find it because there are like
There's too much on
thousands
one
of videos.
channel. Yeah.
exactly, and so you have to wade through all the crap. But the way through the way that the Game Station do it is the way I like it. They do collaboration things with other people, like they do Iron Gamer, the TGS
TTS
podcast.
podcast.
And then
Yeah.
apart from that, they just have Lane's news updates
News.
and things like Lane's news.
And
or
they
whatever.
have channel spotlights, and they have
They have good things.
things that help
Yeah.
people.
the one thing that I actually liked was the Game Genie series that the Game Station did. I know it was actually kind of bootlegged and looked kind of nerdy at first, but then I realized it was kind of an interesting story, so I liked watching it.
Was Dodger in that?
Yeah,
Something.
everybody's
Yeah.
one in that. Lane, Dodger, Husky, and Davis was in that,
Yeah.
and it was a 5-episode series or 4-episode series.
No.
So anyway, that's not what I was getting on. Sorry, I didn't want us to talk about Machinima that much. I hope this video doesn't get taken down and the channel. No, stop.
We can
don't
have
ha-
our own opinions. That's
Yeah,
it.
yes,
Yeah,
we can.
I did say that was my opinion.
We're not
Doesn't
talking
affect
about NDA stuff,
anyone
so
else.
Well,
Well, we
the
kind of
fa-
did before, to be honest.
Yeah,
even though we're not NDA'd, we kind of. Well, no, I did. I'm fucked. Seriously. I badmouthed Machinima. I said how much people earn. I'm fucked. Goodbye. I didn't even get to upload a video.
Yeah.
See ya. Yeah.
Unfortunately, people that do know about the shindig cannot hold their mouths about it because it's just so unfair. And
What? Shindig? What are you talking about?
That's the real world. Like, Machinima is a shindig. It's a business. And if you talk about bad business practice, it's just right to express your own opinion. But if you say too much about the business because you know a lot about that business, then you're breaking company law.
Me like you?
I haven't been talking anything about
I mean, you don't say anything. I mean, you do know a lot. That's what I
I
meant.
do know a lot, but I'm not saying anything because, I've learned this whole confidentiality thing. I've learned some rights about this whole company thing. Well, not Machinima in general, because I've studied it on my own studies. Like, I did some my own research. I've learned from the other channels. Like,
Did you just stalk? Did you just stalk directors from the
Right,
Machinima
I didn't
Network?
talk them. I was
Torture
in.
them.
I
Tell
was
me
in,
everything.
Not really. I was in indirect relation with some of the directors.
Same thing.
I couldn't get into connection with the bigger ones, like say Seamus. I couldn't get a hold of for shit. It's just so
Brandon does,
easy.
doesn't he? I think.
I could talk with Brandon, but Brandon was like a later stage. I could talk with a director called Jamonius. I could talk with Azure 49. I could talk with Proton John at some point, but Proton John was never in this whole business thing because the Runaway Guys is not a partner.
Really?
No, it's not. He's not a member of Machinima. He's not. I think they're a Game Station members though, so I'm not too
Sounds
sure on
good.
that.
So moving on from Machinima.
Into Game Station, no,
It just
actually.
makes me mad. Mad.
What?
Wait, no. One last thing.
What?
Have any of you heard of Yaush?
Yes,
A what?
That's
I've
such a-
heard of them.
They're such a copy of Machinima. It's unreal. Why
I've
would you
heard of
copy
them,
that?
that's- No, I've heard no. I've heard of them. No more. That's literally as far as it goes.
It's like
How-
they've done the same thing. You know, there's Machinima Realm and
Yeah.
Machinima
They've got
they
different sections of their own thing for different kinds of videos.
Yeah, and they've got
so
the same thing.
Respawn, Realm, and things.
How is it spelled though?
They've got the same
Y
thing. They've
A
got-
O S C H or something. I don't know.
YAO.
yeah,
Yaush.
they've got like Yaush Reloaded instead of Respawn.
I can't find it on Google though. That's why I'm asking.
It's a really fucking difficult word to spell. I'll tell you later. This isn't good podcasting.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Okay.
But
This
see?
isn't a
Look at
good
me being
podcast.
professional.
What are you talking about?
No, I said no. I mean, like talking about
not-
things.
I'm getting you out of the call there.
Talking about things that people can't see doesn't make for a good podcast. Damn it. Okay. No, now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah. So they copy Machinima. Why would you copy a method of delivering videos that's so corrupt? Sorry, I'm done. Bye.
Are they at least
Nice,
popular?
nice knowing you, Sub.
Bye.
Wait, riddle me this. Are they popular?
Who?
Yaush. Not
They're
really.
Fairly
Kind of.
well
They're
known,
kind of like Machinima wannabes.
it probably is the best way to describe anyone.
I
like
really
that.
am. Fuck. Jesus. I just keep digging a hole. Impersonating
And
Yogscast
Machinima.
members. Oh my god. Machinima and everyone, instead of getting mad at me and kicking me off the internet, they'll get mad at Yogscast.
Cat. Yeah.
They'll be like,
That's
Lewis,
wonderful.
how could you say all these things?
Cephas, you're fucked.
And then, yeah.
All right, on to the last
It's
topic.
Nice and quiet.
No!
What? Why are we playing
We've
Mill?
already reached the last topic of this podcast. It's been a long podcast, but it's a pilot episode. So after
top.
this, remember that each episode is gonna get longer.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna spend days to record one episode.
Pretty much.
I'm posted for months.
So
Oh
the-
god.
So we've had game talk, we had theorem, and the last topic that we're gonna have for a while is assistance. Assistance is us giving our experiences over to how to make some good videos.
The
Or
fuck?
how
I don't
to-
have any.
Get out of here.
In which case, we can give our experiences to you.
No, well, I have, in the 4 years I've been wanting to make a channel, I've picked up loads, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wait, we
No,
can give
seriously, I've been like waiting to just carry on. I'll try and input some things.
Yeah, sure. So we can share information to each other if you want to make better quality videos. Like
Very care.
if we want to figure out how to make 1080p videos, for instance, this is the good option for it.
Takes too long to upload. 1080p
I can
does.
do that.
1080 is just not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna input it right now.
720, baby.
No, I'm gonna say it right now. So the 1080 is like huge ass. It's awesome quality, but people do not watch it because 720 is enough.
I
It's really
watch-
enough.
I watch. Wait. Just a quick go round. What do you guys watch your YouTube videos in? What quality?
460.
720.
Like 360. I don't bother usually.
I watch it in 720.
I either 720 or 460. But the thing is, 1080.
1080 takes too long to load too.
Yeah, no.
Even
the
on
thing is,
my computer.
people do not watch in 1080 because one, they do not have good enough internet to watch it.
And two, if you actually view it on a crappy PC, you get frame drops a lot.
Two, this what Alcido said. Three, it's just not worth it because 720 is good
720
enough.
is more than enough.
Yeah, it
to
looks
watch
pretty.
video at good quality.
It's more than enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch YouTube videos in 1080 on your fucking 70-inch screen or?
It's
I
like
don't know.
I can tell the difference between like
480 and
480 and then 720. I can't tell the difference between 720 and
Yeah.
1080. In fact,
Yeah. I'm
1080
exactly the
looks
same.
worse on my screen because I never watch videos in full screen. So you've just got it in the little window bit, so you can,
Yeah.
like the pages normally. And because it's 1080, people don't understand. If you don't watch 1080 videos in full screen, they get crumpled because it crumples
Yeah.
all of the
Yeah.
extra pixels it's making for the video.
You have to have a
It
big
basically
enough
just
screen
overlays.
as well.
It
People are
overlays them
stupid.
on each other.
You're stupid. All of you. Not you guys.
Yeah.
The people
All of our watchers are stupid. Go away right now.
I have a
We love you,
computer,
Billy.
so
We
I
love
watch all my
Remember to
videos
like
in
them, Theo.
1080p for no reason.
So yeah, as you figured out,
Order.
today's last topic is video quality standards. So let's just go about it first of all. So, whenever you watch a YouTube video, there's a little corkscrew at the lower right, or I don't know how you call it, cog.
Corkscrew?
Cog.
And if you
Oh,
click on it,
Yeah.
and if you click
okay,
on it,
yeah.
there's-
It's a cog.
and if you click on it, there are certain numbers. Let me explain what these numbers actually do. Correct me if I'm wrong. So these numbers determine how quickly the buffer can render stuff and how much it's going to load in the video because there are certain settings. And these settings are important depending on the resolution of the video. So
Actually, the numbers and the cog are the resolutions of the video.
yeah.
It's
That's what I'm
technically what
talking about.
it is.
It's just a YouTube thing because in YouTube you can't just upload any kinds of video. It's always locked into either a certain 3:4 resolution or a 16:9 resolution.
Yeah.
So the first resolution you have is 240p, which wasn't in the was
Beautiful.
if it was if you like pixelated videos and you like
It's the only way to watch
It's hard.
Minecraft.
Things in 240.
Only way.
Subpixel likes pixelated videos. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, that's all my videos are in 280p.
240.
Yeah,
This fucking
mine's
avatar is
280.
pixelated. Just look at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Oops.
I think 240p's resolution
It's
is
a mobile resolution.
it is.
It's when you watch not over Wi-Fi but data, mobile data network.
Look,
Like
the thing
very
is,
slow.
3G connections. When I'm on the move with my phone and I want to watch a video, I watch them in
My
I think it's
computer.
No, I watch them in 360 on my
I watch
phone
them in
because
360
3G can handle that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, good, but as like for example, in my country, like okay, Germany, it's a good country. I admit.
from
it,
Germany?
But, yeah, you didn't knew. Oh right, we didn't talk about it much. So
I couldn't tell by
anyways,
the Charlotte. Sorry.
anyways,
Shows how well we
sometimes
know each
there's-
other.
There's crap connection over my city, so I get edge usually, and it's at most 10 kilobytes per second.
Which is kind of slow.
It's just not enough. Everything I
Right.
can do on my phone is chat, and that's it. No YouTube videos. But, well, obviously I cannot watch YouTube videos, but other people that have
You
more or
watch
less
them in
good,
260.
yeah, they watch in 240 or 360.
240.
It's easy now.
So anyway,
So that's what you watch YouTube videos in. You can actually watch that over your Edge connection, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I kind of see it now.
So 240p is good for two things only. Firstly, if you want to listen to 8-bit soundtracks or whatever, like say VVV soundtrack in
Or chiptune,
240p
any
or chiptune, it sounds
Chip.
authentic. It sounds authentic in 240p. I'll give it that. It really does. Or if you're just impaired and you don't have a good internet connection, like if you have
Impaired.
if you have like a dial-up modem connection, and you have like a computer that has like
Oh god, I still remember the days I had.
if you have like
no.
if you have like
Bad
12
times.
megabytes of 12 megabytes of RAM, then 240p is definitely for you.
When you play only 1 hour of a web browser game just to not overcome your limit.
When yeah, it's for like a computer that can't run RuneScape. 240p is for you.
Alright, the
I
next
miss
game.
Oh, the good
RuneScape.
old
I used to
days.
play that game so much.
Oh hell yeah.
Let's not talk about RuneScape. We can talk about it later.
I never played
Goblins.
it. Nope.
Nope. No.
I have
You
a
guys
friend who
suck.
plays it. He is playing it already for 5 years or so,
What?
and
Shit.
his account got hacked
Oh,
2 months ago, and he was stripped of
Uh.
all of his money, and now he starts over. Okay, he's not starting over. He still has his levels and caps and everything.
Jill wanted to say something.
No.
I thought we weren't talking about RuneScape.
But
By
he
the way,
has
why
money.
haven't they
Yeah,
made a
yeah.
Pokemon MMO? They should do that. Everyone will
Wait.
play
I
it.
don't like RuneScape. Shush.
I wasn't talking about RuneScape.
Yo.
So everyone can go around being poker pros in a Pokemon MMO. That would, man, everyone would play it. Everyone.
Yeah.
Such a good business opportunity. Why don't they do it?
So
Because
on
it's
it now, it'll be
Nintendo.
rich.
Because it's Nintendo.
Because
they
yeah,
don't
Nintendo's
MMO.
plus MMOs are kind of.
uh,
Why can't if they were if instead of Nintendo being Japanese, they were Northern Korean?
Oh,
Pokemon
my
would have
gosh.
Pokemon
That-
would have about 6 MMOs,
But that would be
But then
horrible.
the Pokemon would end up like StarCraft.
and they would all suck.
Pokemon will be a
Apart
lot
from
more
one.
hardcore.
Pokemon would be like StarCraft 2 hardcore.
Okay, so
Pokecraft
moving
two.
on with
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah, it's the 360p is next, which is a native 800 by 600 resolution, which is the standard 3x4 resolution. It's mainly used for laptops. It's designed for laptops. Trust me on this.
I use it usually.
Trust.
Kinda.
It's on laptops and mobile devices that run on 3G or 4G. But 4G
Or
is not.
Wi-Fi.
No one fucking uses 4G. Get that shit out of here.
4G is available in our country. Shut up.
It's so unstable.
ASDPA
It
is
is.
quite good actually,
When it
but
works,
but
it is
isn't.
fast.
When it works, but it cuts out all the time.
Yes,
yeah.
It's even worse than 3G. 3G cuts out
but
enough.
it depends on the country on their network. So
Our network is working just fine, thanks.
Really?
Yes, it is. I don't know.
Thank
what the
you.
lucky bastard.
Stupid
How
Skynet.
fast does your 4G connection go? Can I just ask? Or don't you know?
I don't know. I can't measure it because I'm using my 3G right now.
Oh,
Really?
I took part in the 4G prototype in our network because I was still working for that company, but now I don't.
okay.
Ooh.
So anyway, yeah, 360p is good if you want to sell for moderate quality because the sound quality is actually better. Because when YouTube started out early, when it was still independent of Google, then 360p was the minimum, and it sounded like 240p does now. So most people consider 360p to be mediocre, but right now it actually sounds better than what it used to be.
Yeah.
So it's no longer pixelated sounds or pixelated pictures. The problem is that 360p has a lot of frame losses. Not frame losses, as in it gets pixelated sometimes, like it's blocked.
Yeah.
Like it's lots of blocks.
Sometimes when people render out Gmod videos or something, they always have some links to other videos, other websites, and they are 720 always. And basically, one thing of YouTube is it's capped at 30 FPS. You cannot do it more.
And 1080p videos are supposed to be 60 FPS.
And they are 30.
They're
Always.
30.
YouTube has the max of 30 FPS. If you
Yeah.
render out in 60 FPS and upload
It's a
it to
waste of
YouTube,
time.
you're silly.
So yeah, we discussed.
See,
it.
when I called everyone silly, I got threatened to be kicked off. And when you say it, I'm like, oh, haha, that's so funny.
Well, Vlad is the host of this call, so we can't kick him.
True.
If you
So-
kick Vlad, like,
The
create
call
a
is
black
gonna
hole
disrupt,
and we'll all
and
get
that's the
sucked
end of
into it.
podcast.
Glad that the podcast is gonna collapse.
And I'm not gonna upload it then. I'm gonna.
He's gonna go and cry in a corner.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have to upload it.
All right, so
have to.
the next stadium, which is
460.
Stadium.
480.
Did I just say stadium?
You did just say stadium, yes.
Pokemon Stadium?
Yay!
Poke Pro? I'm just trying to say
Pokemaniac.
Poke Pro as many times as I can.
I'm sorry.
It's such a stupid word. I'm sorry. I hate it.
It is.
Everything.
It's yeah. Lewis does not endorse Poker Pros. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So 480p is a standard resolution of 1024
Wait,
by
is it
7.
480 or 460?
It's 480
Oh,
because
thank
it's
you.
Let me check
360.
it out quickly.
Guys, if you
It's
480.
480. Yeah, it's 480.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, better not be mixing up on the recording. Yeah, so it's 480p. It's 1024 by 768. It has a higher bit rate than 360, and it has less skipping and less pixelated screens, but it has a bigger bandwidth need.
On the
Well,
scale of 10, I would give it 6. Like it's the most average quality. It's a nice quality for
It's
480.
but well, there's one problem. When you render videos, it doesn't always show up in 480p on
If
YouTube.
you rendered it in 480.
What you did, if you made it with the same settings, even though.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later. We'll get to the rendering part later once we covered everything. So
Probably in the next podcast. We'll see.
no, we're gonna get to that just right after this because of the recap. So 720p is a standard 1280 by 720.
Yes.
All right. So 1280 by 720 and it supports
Widescreen.
64.
Yeah.
It supports maximum 32-bit colors, like it because I don't know, but for some reason 480p colors are just pale. If you guys can compare it to, because 480p color and 720p color is way more different.
I actually never noticed.
Yeah, I've never noticed.
It should be different because if you take a simple TV and you take an HD TV, if you just look at an HD TV,
Yeah.
Well,
Colour
yeah,
would be
it's
much more
sharper and smooth. Well, sharper and smoother. Yeah.
so 720p is the first standard of high definition, and that's how it's supposed to be. So that's why most videos are made in high definition are appraised, because those are the videos that you should be making. That's why I didn't start making videos that are 360p, because that's the only I can make, because if I make them in 360p, then the sound is gonna be all shitty and broken.
Yeah. The time right now, YouTube. If you do not upload 720, people do not like it because everyone has good enough internet to watch at least
Yeah.
720 if they want good quality time.
But not everybody has good enough internet to render it out.
Well, yeah.
I-
but-
well,
Yay,
yeah,
dial up!
I started with 480, but since like the end of January, it's just been 720 all the way.
yeah.
So
And
most
the
of my
last
videos are 720.
and the last most legendary resolution of all is 1080p.
That is fucking useless.
It's a 2000
Fingers.
some. It was a 2000 something by 1080 resolution.
No. It's 9020 by 1080.
It's 1920 by 1080. Sorry.
I just
So it's not,
remembered
it's not,
it.
not even 2000. Jeez.
No. Oh my god. Well, it's close enough. 1920. Yeah.
It supports a maximum color scale, and it's full HD, which means that it's fully high definition video. It has 60 FPS, or it's supposed to be 60 FPS.
Watch full HD Blu-ray videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
At 60 FPS, upload in 30.
The thing what you need to note about 1080p is not many people will understand this, but right now on YouTube,
But right now, I want to hear this. Come on.
oh sub, I love you.
I love you too. Anyway,
I love
carry
you.
on.
Homo.
I call homo.
All homo, let's go.
So anyway, in
Orgy.
YouTube, you're viewing videos in a Flash player. You're using Adobe Flash Player.
Yes.
But of course, they are developing, or Microsoft is developing HTML5,
And it's
Which is-
already used on YouTube, and I hate it.
and to use it.
But you can play Pac-Man.
I
No,
hate
not Pac-Man.
HTML.
No,
you
it's
can play
Snake.
Snake. You can play Snake.
Nice.
No, I mean when
HTML5.
the HTML5 player is just so buggy and
Yeah,
stuttery
HTML5,
and-
you're just gonna have an embed feature on
Really
it.
buggy,
just
but you know
literally,
what?
But
just literally do video. and that's it.
HTML5
You're
as
done.
well is what gets us the fancy Google Doodles as well.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when you could play the guitar?
Okay, Google
Oh,
Doodles
that.
and stuff, that's good, but
Is that what-
But Google is
and
YouTube.
videos, HTML5 is not for that. So, yeah.
HTML5 is meant to be designed for 60 frames per second, so that's the next step in evolution for.
Okay, when they evolve more and make it better and not as glitchy and
The funny thing is that it was supposed to be an open beta,
Huh.
but on computers that had Google Chrome, HTML5 was automatically enabled. And I had to spend like hours turning it off because the video kept freezing and skipping and
Told using Firefox. Jesus, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah. I use
Firefox is the shit.
no,
you.
Chrome is the best.
No,
No.
fuck Chrome.
I
Fuck
suck
Chrome. HTML5 bullshit. It's all about Firefox.
Firefox is
It's
the way
a
to go.
fox, man. Fox.
I use
Foxes are cool.
Firefox
And Fire.
sometimes too, but my usual thing is Chrome.
my usual thing
Same.
is Chrome too because
Bad move.
Indoctrination to HTML5. It's evil.
No, Chrome is just like same as Gtalk. It's simplistic, it's small, and it's not memory eating like all of the other crappy
Sub-
things.
isn't easy.
sub
What?
Firefox 7 has HTML5 support. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dun,
support.
dun,
It doesn't
dun.
have it on automatically.
Well, you can turn it off, idiot.
It's really fucking hard though.
No, it's not.
I couldn't fucking do it. Well, I suppose
Use
I'm an
Google.
idiot.
If you can use Google, you know everything. That's the rule of the internet.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to use Google.
Oh my
How do?
goodness.
What's a computer? How do I?
The
How
thing
are
is,
you
is-
talking
Skype
to us
thing.
now?
Why can I see all your avatars and why are they glowing blue whenever you?
And
It's
how do you know what an avatar is?
Technology.
Ooh.
What is an
I saw the
avatar?
movie Avatar. That kind of explains it. That's
His
the
eyes
same-
were glowing blue.
Yeah, avatars, they glow blue. It's the same thing.
I did not watch
Except
the movie.
Alcedo's a
I
bird
don't
and
want-
Dave's a dog. I mean a cat. Dog?
Dog. Oh my goodness, I'll kill you for that.
That's a weird.
Why?
Dog.
Saying
You'll
that
kill
a
me
cat
for
is
that.
a dog, I'll kill you right now.
It was an accident, man. Kill me.
Accident happened.
Accident.
Just for the record,
Next, they're gonna say the
Just-
watermelon is an orange.
I
this
will.
cat's pushing a watermelon out of the lake.
Okay,
Your
I'm
argument's
gonna
invalid.
pinch you then.
It's an orange.
It's
And
Pineapple.
my avatar, if I remember rightly, is just the orange squiggle.
It's an orange squiggle going across the thing. Yeah.
Orange squiggle, baby. Anyway.
orange bacon.
Bacon.
It does look like bacon actually.
They make it pink, so it could be bacon. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
we're
basic-
We
Oh, I'm
covered.
sorry. I'm sorry if my lack of input on
Firefox.
this topic. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
HTML5.
I hope you're at least interested in it because here comes the interesting part that maybe you can help in too.
But I should
How-
probably be learning it as well. Though.
How you can
Ah.
actually make videos that take to these standards because you record with fraps,
Yeah.
that much I understand, but how? How do we set it up? What do you set it up
You
I
said it's six. You said it supports 60 frames. So if you start recording in 60 frames per second, then you're gonna help towards that standard, I guess.
as? 60.
But
Well,
30's fine, I think.
yeah, the maximum is for 30 right now. You need to set the FPS on 30, and you.
Yeah, that's what I do now. But you said with HTML5,
29.97 to be
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, but you said if with HTML5 it will support 60 frames.
Yeah.
So
But HTML5 is an open beta.
yeah, but I mean when they implement it
When they
properly.
implement it, and when hopefully Fraps will be able to support more RAM, because Fraps is also kind of
Yep,
sucky.
Craps is just crumbing
Craps? You called it crap.
Yeah, it is Craps. It's just
Crap.
bugging the system, and that's why I moved on to DX Story.
Yeah, so you take either Fraps or DX Story and some record some footage.
Okay, one, the most awesome thing that DX Story has and Fraps
Multiple
does not
audio-
have
multiple
is
audio.
yes.
Love it.
What? Sorry, I missed that.
You get multiple
multiply audio streams. Like
Oh,
in
so you can
Fraps,
mute
it
one.
records your voice, your mic voice, like
and then
this
it'll
mic,
also
and
it'll
the
also
voice of the
record
game on the of
Yeah,
the people.
that bugs me because I was trying to listen to music while I was playing Tribes of Zend and it recorded it. I was like, fuck no, I don't want this.
And DX Story,
Not the
like
music.
usually when I'm recording with Aaron here, he's for me
It was in a
the
different
game,
thing.
and he's a bit loud and I'm quiet, but I can easily fix this with the
Yeah,
X
you can
story
change that with the
because
X
there
story.
are multiple audio streams. And
Are they
Francis,
paying you for this? It's like an advertisement. You could easily change the
Now,
voices
if
to
you
the
go
X
to this
story.
website and use this link, I will get $10.
Yeah, I'm gonna put link right here, right now. No.
Shush,
no,
Dave,
What?
you're under an NDA. You can't say that.
We're just giving technical support to people because now people have question marks about how to make proper videos. So yeah, that's how you set up recording.
Okay, you record it with the X story or Fraps if you want one. So.
If you
Perhaps
want
it's good enough for me.
if
I
you
like
want
apps.
if you want screen tearing, screen losses, and if you want to bug your sound every now and then, like in Pokemon
Fraps does
13,
do that.
Pokemon 13, yeah, it does that. Right, Vlad?
Yeah.
Right, Vlad?
Sometimes the screen just goes black and the sounds go on and then it comes back or whatever. I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, craps.
Crabs gives me bad memories.
Yeah. So once
I
you
see what
have
you're
that,
saying.
once you have that, you have like 10 gigabytes of huge, humongous files.
And
you
people start asking, how do I upload it?
Yeah, you can't upload it because the maximum you can upload is 2 gigs.
Actually, if
Then
you
comes the
verify your
wonderful
account, you can upload indefinitely.
Or you can upload indefinitely.
What do you mean? What do you mean verify it?
Well, you just before you had to verify some things I don't remember, but right now it's just input your phone number, you'll get an SMS, and then you have to type out the code, and you can post videos that are longer than 10 minutes or bigger than 2 gigabytes.
I
Happy
think I
you.
did that.
Oh, that explains how I can get like 22-odd-minute videos up.
Yeah.
Explains
Yeah.
how you guys always post videos which are like 2 hours long and
No, we don't do that though.
The most
this
that we
podcast-
had actually is
this podcast,
40
however.
minutes.
sorry. Oh yeah,
No,
40.
this is gonna be 1 hour long. Or more.
Cave cats
okay.
first.
So yeah.
Yeah, so, and what kind of system do you use to shorten or clip or edit these big...
Okay, there are a couple of
Paint.
options. First option that most people think it's suitable and they use
Windows
is
Movie
Windows
Maker.
Windows Movie Maker.
That's how I
used it.
started, bitch.
And Windows Movie Maker, it says that it can render out in a 1080, but the
it
quality is
can't.
just no.
Maybe the Windows 7 Movie Maker can, but no.
No, even still, it's dodgy as hell.
What does
it's
it-
just
what
bad.
does it
People,
render
if
to
you
then?
want high quality on YouTube, do
It
not
can
use.
render 720.
It can
yeah.
do 720 just fine, but
Yeah.
1080.
So second option is Adobe. What you
Air.
call it?
No, not Adobe Air. Adobe,
I'm thinking
Yeah.
After Effects, but that's not the right one. Yeah.
I'm
Speaker.
not using it, so I don't know. It's not Effects. It's not After Effects.
Premiere
but
Pro.
it's...
A Premiere Pro, that's
Oh,
it.
Premiere, you're right. So it's really costly. Like it's not cheap at all.
Oh, from.
So
Neither's the next one I
and
think
some
you're gonna
people
list.
actually prefer Vegas even over Adobe.
But Vegas
Yeah.
is so fucking expensive too.
Not as
Yeah,
expensive.
Fuck that
That's
shit.
not Edison.
It's
I
not as
use-
expensive, but it's good. It's good enough.
It
It
is
does the
very
job
good.
done.
I use this cheap, crappy software by a company called Serif. It's called Movie Plus, and
Yay!
I'm
Are you
good
sure?
at that.
and it
Oh, where are you?
and all it does is it can cut things up and
it can
render
render
them,
it.
and that's all I fucking want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it.
No, you have to adjust sounds. You have to. Well,
yeah, no,
cut out
no.
more.
Well, obviously, it could
It-
do all
it
that.
can-
Thing is,
can do that.
Windows Movie Maker can also cut it and render it, but
And
the
it's perfectly-
quality is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, if I wanted like, I don't know, like Sony Vegas, the only thing it's good for is like, other than the basic kind of, because basically the
In
software I've got
Sony
costs
Vegas,
like
you can...
it costs like 60 quid, but in Vegas, how much is Vegas?
$1,000.
What?
no,
Is it
no,
actually
no, 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 no.
$1,000? How much is it?
I don't
No.
know. I'm looking now. It's Sony Vegas. Let's have a look.
No, but anyway, like sure,
Sta-
the only things
Starting at £494.95.
fuck that. The only thing you could do is like
Are you
add
sure?
lens flares. Ooh,
No, you
lens
can do a lot
flares.
if you know how to use it. There's so much.
Yeah,
you
but
can-
like just for us and people who might be wanting to start doing
Oh,
Let's
yeah, to
Plays,
get it-
they're not
to
going to
get
need
into
that
it.
shit.
To get
Oopsie, I'm
into it.
sorry, it's only $600.
yeah, over
I just reach into my pocket and buy
And
myself.
whatever, it's only $60. I mean,
Well,
Yes.
I have I have 5 yen. Does that help?
No.
5 yen, that's loads.
Pence.
I have 10 euros in my hand right now. Can I buy it, please?
I have about 25 quid in my
I'm
pocket.
throwing my money at the screen.
Shut up and take my
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, I hate
Put it in USB drive.
see those comments all
No,
the
you don't do
time.
that. You don't do that. You put it in the disk drive. Alright?
Yeah.
Like this.
I
Listen,
put it in my
listen,
floppy
listen.
disk drive and try and use it like an
This
ATM.
drive. Oh, you're sold, son. I'm putting it into my USB drive. All of the money I have.
How the hell do you manage to fit money in a USB drive, man?
It's
Fold it up
like
really
it's like that little opening in vendor machines. That's what a USB drive is in secret.
Okay,
You know
but
what?
we digress. So,
So
We
much.
do.
So
You might digress. I don't. don't tell me what I do.
We're just talking about how to feed your computer money because
Yeah, well, I
because
just-
computers live, mom.
It's all-
I
no,
just
it's-
open up the case. I just take the side off and tip
No,
my bank account into it.
Do you realise
that's
this
how
is the
I roll.
future of e-commerce? You just
That's
literally
how I roll.
put notes into your computer and you paid.
So yeah, basically render out in Vegas.
well, Vegas, but you know you can always bootleg it.
No, you can't. Matthew Slater, known to some as a subpixel, does not in any way associated with that comment made there. He does not endorse the piracy of software.
No,
that
I
the
didn't. I didn't
developers-
say
Shut up!
piracy. I didn't say piracy.
You said bootleg. Bootleg is just a nicer way of saying piracy.
Sup, shut up.
Yeah, we don't endorse piracy at all. But
Matthew
well,
Slater does not endorse that shit.
I don't think any of us do. But, hey.
End of podcast.
yeah, but what choice do we have? What choice
choice
do
you
we
have?
have, man?
Don't
You
use
got- you-
software you don't fucking need.
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
well,
Okay,
that's
so
understandable too.
in which
You don't-
settings surrender?
But you don't need it. It's so
Let's-
unnecessary, half the things. Unless you want to make your super duper machinima montages.
Come on,
You're fine.
don't exaggerate, please.
One
Lens
question
flares,
though: why
yay!
do machinimas are called machinimas?
It's
It's a term.
It's the combination of machine and cinema.
Oh, I see. I thought it's like machinima. We made our first machinima. Now every machinima is gonna be called machinima.
No, Yeah, well, machinima didn't come up. The company
just
machinima
took
didn't come
that
up with
word.
They just took
Okay,
it and made it
okay.
a channel name.
I
there
see
is that-
now.
So when someone says, you know,
I do.
I hate the
machinimas.
channel machinima, but I make machinimas on my channel.
That means
weird,
they.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound weird, but I know what they mean.
But yeah, okay.
I make my own mini machinima companies on my channel.
Machinima.
So
Mushroom-
anyway, the technical terms of actually making a video that is 720p on YouTube would be a resolution of
12
at least 1280 by 720. And well, here's the question what Vlad and me have been dealing with because we're trying to figure out what bitrate is.
But right now, I already figured it out. Like the last
The rates of
Fortress
bits?
videos. Have you checked them?
Which
The
ones?
quality is- Huh?
The last which ones?
Team Fortress videos, like the last
Yeah?
videos we
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
good quality, right?
Well, if I view them in 360p on my laptop, they get squarey sometimes, but that's 360p.
Well,
So
sometimes, but
I've been
720
viewing them in 720, and they are very good. They are good quality. Yes.
So
Yeah.
basically, I'm using the file format, main concept, AAV or AC. I don't know, main concept something, but it's basically
It's a 2
.mp4.
million.
That's MP4.
so it should be MP4, yeah.
It's MP4, bitrate of 2 million. I'm using 2 million for those. But,
Chameleon.
Yeah, that's how the bitrate. It's because it's in bits, you know.
It's-
No,
it's
I
how
was joking. Never mind.
So
Because you said
So,
2 million and I said chameleon because the way you said it, it made it sound like
2
chameleon.
million chameleons.
Okay. Come on. Oh, carry on.
Okay, and into
So and before I was using 4 million, and it was a bit of overkill in quality. But I guess if I want to make really good quality,
It should be 2 million bitrate.
yeah, you can just make it go higher, but you still use MP4 because MP4 is actually, in my opinion, the best to use on YouTube because it has a good ratio of weight and quality. So you get awesome videos, and they are always under 1 gig. So for example,
Really?
one of
The
my
video is
last
itself a 1 gig, yeah.
yeah, so the TF2, like where you Ubered me as a spy,
Yeah, how long was that video?
40 minutes.
It was
How
40
big was
minutes.
It is 40 minutes, and it was good quality as you saw, and it was only 1.2 gigs.
Wow.
AVI files are pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they're
AVI
much
files
bigger.
are, oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that's a
no.
raw file though.
Do not use AVI, no. VMV is more or less okay if you you're a VMV fanatic. But MP4 is the best in my opinion.
Let me just say that VMV is supported by Windows Movie Maker.
Yes. Windows Movie
If you
Maker
want-
is doing it. So as I said, do not use Movie Maker, and there you go. So Dave, what are your settings?
Well,
He's using
actually-
something else from MP4.
I do. I use something. It's one of the Sony's own ones. It's Sony MXF. It's a .mxf file. Again, I render in 720.
It's supported on YouTube?
It's supported on YouTube.
And how big do they get? Like quality, I know I saw your videos. They're nice, good quality, but I don't know the size of them.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember. Let me have a quick look.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
Off the top of my head, I take my
Thanks.
hat off.
Well,
Team
okay.
Fortress 2 time, baby. Hat off.
What? Oh,
Okay, they're very
Hats
very
on,
big
rather.
file sizes compared to yours.
Very big?
Oh, very large files.
well, say
How large?
like
okay,
how much minutes are how much?
22 minutes. This sounds stupid now. 22 minutes, 3.2.
Oh my goodness! I
Yeah.
have twice
No,
as
but-
more.
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've tried the settings that you're doing it in, and it's not actually going through for me. I have no
Well,
idea why. It's
Are
not
you using
working.
Vegas too?
Yep.
And it just won't render, it will freeze it rendering?
It didn't even start rendering. It just refused to start.
Did
No,
it get
I-
an error message or something?
It did, but I cannot remember what it said.
Because sometimes it has a little issue. Oh, okay. So if it has an error message, then never mind. But sometimes it had an issue if it's stuck on 1%, it's actually still rendering. So if you're on 1% and then just leave it there, and
It just didn't start at all. It just froze. And
Yeah, you have to Google the issue, but I don't know. Maybe the recording itself fucked up.
yeah, it could have been a corrupt recording. Could well have been, but
Corrupted recording, it just happens sometimes. Like
Yeah.
with Fraps, black screens.
crap happens.
Crap happens.
crap happens. Crap
Does
happens.
happen.
Crappy crap happens.
So I do want to say something that on your videos, some videos do have black bars on your sides.
Yeah, how do you get rid of those?
You just resize your video so 1280 on 7
No,
720.
wait. If you think about it, if you think about it,
If you think about
YouTube,
it. Sorry.
If you
if you think about it,
Yep. I think he's stuck on like a loop. We should hit him.
He is a scratch record.
sorry. So
Sorry,
YouTube has-
Sorry,
YouTube has-
sorry.
Come
Sorry.
on, guys.
so
YouTube
So-
has this odd tendency of resizing its video by itself when it's rendering, or not rendering, processing. You know, when you upload a video, YouTube starts to process the video itself, so it will cope into its own player.
I actually remembered how to get rid of the black bars. So
I
sometimes
noticed my Dead Space does have that.
no, it's sometimes it depends.
Your MW3 videos have that, by the way. They have
As
black.
bad as,
MP4
as
you
bad
mean?
as that? No, my Modern Warfare 3
Oh,
videos.
oh.
Do you have
if
to change the resolution that you record at? Like,
Yes,
change the
you have to
application?
record at the like if you record in 4:3, you have to render it in 4:3. If you record in 16:9, you have to render it. So that's why lately I'm
Fuck.
just resizing my games like in settings like 1280 on 720, and I'm recording in that quality, not quality resolution, and I also render in such resolution. But
Fucking
if-
genius.
the thing is, if you really want to play in your own resolution, but it's not 16:9, you can just right click on the like in the Vegas when you render and you have the video on the video stream, you right click it, then go to switches and keep the video ratio or something like that. There is an option, and you just uncheck it, and it's gonna stretch the video to the size you want to render it to.
But it's gonna look ugly.
But it's gonna
Yeah.
look ugly, like
You
one of my
G
older.
L Y. You ain't
So-
got no alibi.
So basically, just
You ugly.
Yeah, one good advice: record in the resolution you want to render it out, or it could be bigger. Like if it's 16:9.
So just 16:9. I don't see why you wouldn't play in 16:9 anyway.
I have a statement
Well,
why you wouldn't stay for
actually,
16 by 9.
I'm not playing at 16 by 9 usually.
Or maybe 1610.
Because my monitor is
Minotaur.
monitor. It's 1280 by 1024.
Which
It's a square.
a square.
Squares are good for playing really competitive SPS like Quake. Like if
No.
you
yes, widescreen is good.
no because no widescreen isn't. It's because square is good because the X and the Y axis are the same.
Are
If
the
that
same,
makes
but the
sense?
but the
Yeah,
x-axis
yeah,
is
it
actually
does.
stretched on.
Yeah.
No, it's
makes
not. That's
sense.
how it. If you play in widescreen, the X-axis is stretched.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
that's
play
true.
on widescreen, you see a lot more. So okay, Alcido had a statement or something.
Yeah, I had a statement regarding why you would not make 16 by 9 videos because you know our Pokemon videos?
Of
Pokemon,
course.
Those are emulator videos, and you cannot stretch them to that.
Well, they
Pro videos. Sorry.
well, I'm doing Procopodum and that, yeah. But yeah, we record in window and it's a tiny resolution.
It's a 640 by 480.
But even though we would stretch it, like if you would say compare our videos to Seamus's Pokemon videos, then his is stretched because he has some mandates to fill on his own videos. But if
Actually, when I started watching Seamus and saw his Pokemon videos, they were not stretched.
in the beginning they were not stretched, but the later ones were. Like if you viewed the last episode on it, then it's fully stretched to fit a 16 by 9 ratio, and it's kind of flattened. It's still not terrible quality because if you can resize your
Maybe
game,
he's playing full screen, and that's why it's not that terrible.
also that, yeah, but playing full screen on emulator is just bah.
Pixel.
Yes.
I Pixel.
Okay, so
There's so much shit I have to learn. I don't know any of this.
That's
I'm
why
just
we're
gonna-
kind of teaching this.
that's
Yeah,
why
that
we're
is kind of
doing
the whole
this.
point.
For
I don't
you.
understand any of it.
For
I'm
you
just kind of
only,
like,
son.
Well, you
I
can
am
refer
the
back
only
to.
viewer of this podcast. Ever.
He's gonna
Not for
watch
me.
it 7,000 times.
I
through.
have my own podcast.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
you
just
can,
for me. This is the subcast. I've named it. Named it. That's the name.
and
Pixelcast.
what's it gonna contain?
Me.
No, this is it.
Pixel.
Hello.
Yeah, this is it. This is the subcast.
Because
Hello.
it's only.
Because
Thank you
it's
for
only
watching,
for him.
everyone.
Wait, this
Hi.
right here is not the subcast. This is the
You've even
thingy.
forgotten
The thingy.
Can
No,
you
I
even
have-
remember the name?
the
Yes.
aspiring something or other.
These
Aspiring
company-
developers. Developers? Something?
Yeah.
I don't
Rest
know.
is-
Aspiring
program.
directors.
Directors. That's it.
So
Collaboration.
anyway, guys, this has been the Aspiring Directors Collaboration Podcast, the first episode,
Podcast.
the full episode. So once again, this has been Alcido. Hi. This has been Vlad.
Why are you talking from my...
Vlad, you're
I can
supposed
say
to
my
say-
name by
Speak
myself,
live.
you know.
All right, so
Yeah.
that
Hello, I'm glad to see. I mean,
that's
bye.
been,
Oh, bye, you idiot.
and that's been Dave.
Bye bye.
That's
The monkey.
who's been an annoying piece of shit.
The pixel.
Bye. Love
And-
you.
And,
Mwah.
that, and our guest today has been Dual Screen. Thank you very much all for coming.
Is he a guest?
It's good.
Oh,
Everybody's been a guest, and we'll see you guys next time.
no. That must be a next week's
First
show.
episode, 2 hours. That's wonderful.
Subcast, bye.
I think it's a bit overdue for a plot thing.
And
Yeah,
that's a
mild.
wrap.